Well, hello there, and how are we all? I'm fine, thank you for asking. Wee bit of a sinus infection, as I always seem to have at this time of year. I can smell blood in my nose, just like blood and sharks can smell in the water. What? Aye, that made no bloody sense. Well done for screwing that up, you diddy. Anyway, I am. There was recently a patch put out for The Division on PlayStation. I don't know if it's out on Xbox. I assume that it is. It makes the game 60 farts per second, so I thought, well, I quite like the first division. So I thought, I'll load this up and I'll see what's cracking. And I realised I did a review of the second game 5 years ago, nearly 6 years ago. And I thought, why didn't I review the first game? So here we are, reviewing the first game, no DLC, just a plain, massive Ubisoft game that it is. And yes, it's made by Ubisoft, so some people are like, oh, fucking Ubisoft. But never mind them. They've just got a mouth ulcer, apparently. And yes, it is always online, and I know my stance on always online has always, well, it hasn't always been, but it is now that I don't bother with them, but I've owned The Division since it came out in PS4, or somewhere down the line, very, very long time ago. Bought it for peanuts. Got the second game for about a tenner, so I'll probably play that at some point again. Won't review though, because it's already done. And I thought I'll revisit this and tell you what I thought. I actually prefer the first game over the second game. And that's the atmosphere, and that's why I prefer it, because it's in the snow, it's dark, it's dank, and it just suits that mood perfectly, I think. Story is a virus gets unleashed upon New York City during Black Friday, so it's the end of November, early December time. And it gets leaked through tainted dollar bills, and then people die in the en masse. They quarantine the city, and then all these gangs come out, and you get different factions of gangs. You're the little bin men that are going about with flamethrowers. A bit strange. Like watching the bin men get after nut. Like, we don't get their bonus this year, boys. Can't even get the fucking city. Kill everybody. It's kind of a stretch, but it's a setting. And I like shooting people in the face. And this is an RPG of sorts. You have hundreds of things to choose for. Guns, stats, numbers that I don't even know what they mean half the time. It's like, that says 25,000, 15 million, 100. This one's 55 million, 50. But the other one does more damage. And you're like, what the fuck is going on with this? That was a complaint of the second one and all. The number system was a wee bit incomprehensible, a wee bit too in-depth maybe for the average gamer and myself, because I'm in Egypt. So it's a third-person cover shooter, like Gears of War. You can play it with other people if you like. Good thing about this online mess, I should say, offline, is you don't need a subscription to play the single-player portion. You just need that internet connection. Most folk have got it. But if you don't want to play it for that reason, I absolutely understand. Again, I'm only playing this again because I already had it. I already had it for years, and I rather enjoyed it back in the day. And I'm actually rather enjoying it again in 2025. So, big open world. It is actually bigger than you think. There's a dark zone. That's where your extraction shooter part of it comes into it. So it's a game of two halves. It's an extraction shooter, and it's just a looter shooter. And the looter shooter bit is the free part where you can play on your own or with other people, up to, I think it's 4 people. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really care because I play on my own because I am a loser. So up that. And I went a wee guy. You can go a wee guy or a wee woman. You don't get a lot of choice though for either of them. So I just made a basic character and decked him out in gear where you can't really see any of the part of them other than their eyes. So that's fine. You can get stuff from other games. I think there's you get Sam Fisher goggles. It's wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. It's repetitive as fuck, but let's just bear that in mind, Gets a bit tedious after a while. And then you've got all the other things, other than shooting, and you're going to be doing a lot of shooting. You can carry 3 weapons. Handgun and then 2 other. Grenades. All kinds of grenades, flashbangs, incendiaries, frag, EMP, smoke, fart, probably. I can one of my favourite abilities is the turret, where you put down a turret and it just shoots things for you. That's quite simplistic and quite straightforward, but I think eventually you can upgrade it so it fires rockets. And you're like, yeah, it's Rocket Man! I'm a Rocket Man! I'm a Doberman as well. Hundreds of wee things to find, like phone recordings. Everything's on your map. Everything can be placed on a map. You need to unlock the safe houses, and then you get the a board that'll unlock side missions and side activities and main missions and all the wee collectibles, and you can get experience for just about doing anything, which is cool. It's cool. I like it. It's fun, but it's got the online. It's got that fucking online shit hanging over it like a big jobby hanging over your bed at night. Like the jobby of Damocles is about to splat on your forehead. I hope Ubisoft come to their senses and release an offline patch for both games, for the first and second one. Will I play a third one? Probably not. I don't ever think there will be a third one. They're still supporting the second one. And the fact that this is still ongoing, the servers are still up 12 years later, it must be a popular game even now, so I don't anticipate this game being shut down. But I want an offline mode, Ubisoft, for fuck's sake. You had to get taken to court to do it for fucking The Crew 2. So do it for this. Just save all the hassle and release an offline mode when your game's no longer profitable. You dicks! Let me pause it, eh? It's a single player part of the game. If I'm playing on my own, I should be able to pause the fucking thing. Damn it, man! So, that's what I think of fucking The Division. Fun, repetitive, online only shite. I play it because it's a good podcast game. And sometimes I just like shooting things and not really thinking too much. Alright, well that's my review. Up your arse. If you buy this, it's on you. Good night, ya shite.
Make no mistake, we gotta force him out.